Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrend TV. I'm VIPRAAJESHNG again from Varrsha Ford Coimbatore showroom today, and I'm here with the new Ford Freestyle Flair Special Edition. The Ford Freestyle has always been a slow selling car for Ford India, and after a long delay, they have decided to launch the Ford Freestyle Flair Special Edition to bring some freshness to this car. This Flair Special Edition is based on the Titanium Plus top spec variant of the existing Ford Freestyle, and hence carries forward all the equipment and features. Just like the regular Freestyle, this car also does not get any sort of projector headlamps. However, on this top spec variant alone, you get front fog lamps. You also get glossy black finished front grille, and especially on this special edition, you get this anodized red colored front skid plate integrated to the front bumper. This Flair edition also comes with the exact same 15-inch alloy wheel design seen on the regular Titanium Plus variant. However, on the Flair Special Edition, you get glossy black finish on the alloy wheels. To differentiate from the regular Titanium Plus variants, this Flair edition also gets different side decals on the doors, which has got a funky design pattern on them along with the Flair labeling. Other key differentiations include anodized red finished ORVMs along with anodized red finished roof rails on the top as well. As you can see, the roof rails are now in an anodized red finish as against to the silver ones seen on the regular Freestyle. You also get a glossy black finished contrast roof panel on this special edition. Moving on towards the back, you also can see the Flair labeling along with the decals on the lower part of the boot lid. Apart from this decal, the boot lid remains exactly the same as a regular Freestyle Titanium Plus variant. And coming to the bumper, of course, just like the front, you also get this red anodized skid plate design to complement the overall sportier theme. This car being based on the top spec Titanium Plus variant, you also get a rear windshield wiper washer defogger as standard along with the reverse parking camera, which is located in the number plate housing just like the regular Titanium Plus variant. Now let's get inside this car to check out the features, differences and overall appeal. Yes folks, right now I'm inside the new Ford Freestyle Flair Special Edition, and this is how the dashboard looks like. At first glance, it of course looks exactly the same as any other Titanium Plus Ford Freestyle. However, this Flair Edition gets a few feature and interior ambience updates. Just like the steering wheel, of course, even though being the exact same steering wheel, you get nice superb quality leather wrapping, and you also get a contrast white stitching all over it, so that is kind of nice to have. However, you only get steering mounted audio controls. There is no cruise control available on this car, while this car gets automatic headlamps, as you can see, and automatic wipers. You do not get cruise control, which is totally fine. However, in terms of equipment, this is exactly the same as the Titanium Plus variant. You get the very same touchscreen system on the dash top, which of course includes inbuilt navigation and voice commands as well, so that is also very nice. It also includes Bluetooth connectivity, USB aux and so on. It is nice to have. It is reasonably slick to use. I will talk about the infotainment system when I turn it on. Coming lower down, you get to see the automatic climate control console, which is exactly the same. You get the very same rubberized tray over here, which is also kind of nice to store your mobile phones. And lower down, you get the typical 12-volt charging socket with the USB and aux ports. Now, this being the top spec diesel TDCI variant, you get a 5-speed manual transmission with a dogleg reverse. As you can see, this car also gets a reverse parking camera integrated into the touchscreen system, just like the Titanium Plus variant. Now, coming to the differences of this interior, these are all the features which are available even on the standard Titanium Plus variant of the Freestyle. This Flair edition specifically gets these new seat covers, the new finish. It is kind of brighter on the inside due to these contrasting colors. You get the Flair badging on the seats in bright red, kind of matching the accents on the doors. As you can see, these are anodized red finishes on the doors, similar to the roof rails and the front bumper skid plates. So apart from that, you also get this kind of grayish finish on the seats, which kind of adds to the ambience. And you also get contrast red stitching, which tries to make the Ford Freestyle cabin appear a little bit sporty, and it is nice. It is nice to have. And the good thing is that this being based on the Titanium Plus variant, you also get 6 airbags as standard. As you can see, you get curtain airbags, and you also get airbags integrated into the front seats, just like you see. So that is all. You of course get dual airbags as standard for the passenger and the driver. You also get ABS EBD, and this being the Titanium Plus variant based version. You also get traction control, hill hold assist, that means hill launch assist in Ford's terms, and you also get electronic stability program with ARP. So it is superb in terms of safety. And other equipment of course includes a push button start. You also get auto folding ORVMs, and you also get all 4 power windows, with the driver window getting a one touch down function. So now let me just turn on the accessory power. Let me just show you the key first. This of course is the key similar to the Titanium Plus variant of the Ford Freestyle. So there is no difference over here. You can just press this button twice to open the trunk as well. So it is quite the same. And once you turn on, this is how everything looks like. It is exactly the same as any other Titanium Plus variant of the Ford Freestyle. You get the very same analog instrument cluster with a small MID lower down, and you get the very same touchscreen system, which also includes inbuilt navigation. The audio quality is also very decent. So as you can see, this here is the navigation screen. It is decent to use. It may be kind of a bit laggy, but still it is quite crisp and precise as well. It is very helpful, even though this car does not have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. That is nice to have. Now coming to, of course, I told you that this car has one touch down and one touch up for the driver window. Only other windows are just regular power windows. So that was all about that. And coming to the roof, of course, this being the top spec variant, you get auto dimming electrochromic IRVM as standard, which is very, very good to have. It is a premium feature which is still not available on many other cars. And coming to the roof, of course, you get superb quality sun visors with a brilliant quality vanity mirror for the front passenger, whereas the driver sun visor does get only ticket holders. But still the quality of the sun visor itself is quite evident. It is nice, it is superb, it is soft as well. And this being the Freestyle, you of course get a black headliner instead of beige or any other light color, which of course makes this car a bit better on the inside in terms of ambience. And you of course get a regular yellow interior cabin light. So that was all about the features at the front, and that is all. Now let me just get to the back seat. Before I get to the back seat, let me just adjust this seat for my height. As you can see, this being based on the top spec Titanium Plus variant, you also get a height adjustable driver seat, which is typical, and I have made myself comfortable. Now let me just get to the back seat. Yes folks, right now I'm in the back seat of the new Ford Freestyle Flair Special Edition, and this is how the dashboard looks like. At first glance, it of course looks like any other typical Titanium Plus variant of the Freestyle, but you will start noticing things when you see the steering wheel. Of course, it gets a leather wrap finish, and you also get those red accents on the doors as well. And coming to the back seats, of course, just like any other regular Freestyle, the legroom is decent. It may not be the best, but it's still very decent. And the comfort of the rear seats themselves is really pretty good, because the thigh support is really good as well. And you also get seat back pockets just behind the front seats. And coming to the rear seats, of course, just like the front seats, you get this kind of different upholstery and design for the seats, which brightens the interior to a certain extent. And even the door pads, this fabric padding is also in a contrast color matching the seats, so that is also quite nice. And this being the top spec variant, of course, you get a height adjustable headrest for 2 passengers at the back, while you do not get a center armrest, which is totally fine. And these back seats themselves are quite comfortable compared to certain other small hatchbacks. But the main highlight of the Freestyle is safety, because you get side curtain airbags only on this car, apart from the Figo of course, and that is quite a big highlight. So that was all about the rear seats. It is quite a nice cabin to be inside, and this upholstery design and finish makes the cabin a little bit more airier than before. Now let's check out the boot. Just like the regular Titanium Plus variant, you can open the boot of this Flair edition using the key itself, and that's it. Opening the boot, you get to see the very same 257 liter luggage capacity, which is nice and rectangle in shape. However, the loading lip is quite high, and you also do not get any sort of boot lamp. To increase the luggage space, you can also fold flat the rear seats by pressing the buttons on the shoulders. Let me just get the headrest down, and that is all. It just needs a firm push. So that was all. This car does not get a 60-40 split rear seat function, but still it is okay. Under the boot floor, you get to see the regular 14-inch steel spare wheel with a speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour, which is quite the standard affair on all Ford Freestyles. So that was all about the boot. It is reasonably well shaped. However, it could have been just a bit better. Now let me just close the boot lid. And that's it. Now let's check out the pricing of this car. So that was all about the new Ford Freestyle Flair Special Edition based on the top spec Titanium Plus variant. The Ford Freestyle is a very underrated car, despite offering a great set of engines, decent space and comfort, and of course great driving dynamics. However, the design has always been ordinary for the Ford Figo and the Freestyle as well, and this special edition aims to bring some flair to the design. I feel that these cosmetic additions brings a unique look to the car and does work up to a certain extent. This Flair edition is expected to be priced around Rs 30,000 higher than the regular Titanium Plus variant, and it could be fully worth it if you want your Ford Freestyle to look unique. So meanwhile, this is VIPRAAJESH signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.